Hi, it's Eli. I know I said I wouldn't be posting for a couple of days because of finals, but we need to talk about this. enhypen just had a comeback, and the choreography for their title track, Bite Me, has some fans upset, shall we say. Basically, they're doing partner dances with some female dancers. And yeah, people were talking about it. There were signs in front of the Hype Company building. It's just sort of a mess. They were saying that it's too suggestive of a dance for a group like enhypen, where the youngest member is 17. I think it's great that we're bringing up issues of what is okay and what's not okay for groups, especially with young members, to perform, but it's very disingenuous in this context. The song and concept of this comeback are all pretty suggestive, so why do you only have a problem with the dance? enhypen have done very similar concepts to this in songs like Fever, when Nicki was, I believe, 15 or 16, so why is it just an issue now? It's because of the female dancers, that's why. These people think that male idols shouldn't dance with female dancers because they're jealous or something. And to that I say, it's time to grow up. These idols are not your best friends. They're not your boyfriends. You will never date them. They are not romantically interested in you. Please stop being delusional. I do think, though, that this has brought up an actually good argument, which is, are concepts like this okay for groups with minors to be doing? And to that, my answer is no. So in this video, I'm going to tell you why. I'd like to start with a personal analogy, so please bear with me. I promise it will make sense in a minute. So I've been doing musical theater since I was 8, and obviously when I started out, it was very cute, childish productions like Lion King Jr. or Elf Jr., and the most risque things in those musicals would be stage kisses, where the two main leads would kiss the corner of each other's mouths, like not even actually kiss. So that's the stuff that we were doing until high school. Now, my first year of high school, my freshman year, I was 14, and my school did Mamma Mia, which, if you've seen the musical, that is a pretty raunchy show. It has a lot of suggestive dancing and dialogue and a lot of stage kisses. Obviously, in high school, people are just actually kissing instead of faking it. When we were learning the dances, some people did get uncomfortable with the moves, and my director, I remember her saying, if you don't feel comfortable shimmying or doing the other dance moves that we're doing, you can either get comfortable with it or I can give your spot to somebody else. And I've done many, many other shows in my time, but the most uncomfortable show I've ever been in was my senior year when I was 17, which is Nicki's age now. I did 42nd Street, which is a musical from the 1930s. Obviously, it had a lot of sexist crap in it. There was one number where I had to parade around stage with the rest of the female ensemble in a revealing dress while my male castmates sang about basically hitting and quitting a girl without even getting her name, because her name doesn't matter. You know, the whole women are just there to give you sex, whatever. A lot of us were uncomfortable with that number, but we still went out and sang it because that's what we had to do to be in the show. The director made it clear that, you were either in that number, you were out of the show. So what am I trying to say? I wasn't uncomfortable with the suggestive dance moves in Mamma Mia, but I was uncomfortable with the scenes in 42nd Street. I still did both because both times I wanted to be in the show. I genuinely believe that, like me and Mamma Mia, a lot of these young idols don't see a problem with their concepts, but even if they aren't comfortable with them, they'll still do them anyways because of the pressure from their company or just the pressure of wanting to debut in a group. And the reason that I believe a lot of these idols might actually be okay doing these concepts is because it's normalized. These big companies and stylists and whoever else are telling these idols that it's completely normal to dress this way or act this way at their age. And people who are saying, hey, let's not dress them this way, let's not do these concepts, are called gross and are told that they are sexualizing these idols. So what's my solution to this? Banning minors in K-pop. That's my solution. There should be a law banning anyone under the age of 20 from entering the idol industry. After all we know about what idols go through, the pressures from their fans, from their companies, and everything else, it just seems like common sense to me. And while that is my ideal solution, it's not realistic for right now in the industry, so I have what I like to call the high school test. Basically, if an idol couldn't perform their song or choreography in front of their classmates due to school rules, or they wouldn't be able to wear their outfit without being dress coded, then they shouldn't be wearing it on stage either. So, where does that leave enhypen? At the very least, I think they need to change the line distribution a little bit in the title track because some of Nicki's lines, especially, just made me uncomfortable. You have 21-year-olds in the group that could be saying those lines. Nicki doesn't need to be saying them. I do really like the dance, and the concept is interesting. I just wish we didn't have all these groups with minors in them, so we wouldn't even have to have this discussion. This will definitely not be my last video on this channel about this topic, but I wanted to sort of get my foot in the door, and this enhypen controversy gave me the perfect chance to do that. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will have some more music reviews coming up, including enhypen's new album, a very late Le Seraphim album review, and some other stuff, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye.